All right, we're moving to LIFO. LIFO, as you can see, I'm using the same setup as there. I honestly just copied it over from the other one. Okay, so let's go to the journal entry, which is right there. The journal entry is the same regardless of which method that you use, with the exception of the number that goes into cost of goods sold and inventory. Okay, so we're going to start right up here as of the date sold. I'm sorry, right there. Okay, the date sold, and I'm talking about the first yellow box because my finger seems to be too wide for this. Anyway, as of the first yellow box, we only have the top two inventory items available. So we have 10 at 50 and 40 at 48 are the only ones there. So now we know that we sold 30. So again, I debit accounts receivable, credit sales for $3,000, which is the selling price. Again, the same under FIFO, LIFO average. And now I'm determining what goes in this journal entry. Last in, first out. The last ones in are the first ones that come out. So I sold a total of 30. So I need to write down that number. And it's got a total up to 30, and I work from the bottom up. So I'm going to go that way. So I only need 30, so I sell 30 of the 40, and I go immediately over here. I have 10 of the 40 left, and I have my first beginning inventory of 10 left, so I have sold 30 and have a total of 20 left. My journal entry then, I should have put that number right in there. So my cost of goods sold ending inventory is $14.40. Now we're moving on to LIFO step 2. The only really important thing I can say about LIFO step 2 is to keep your order correct. So notice up here, I had my $50 ones first, my $48 ones second, and my $45 ones third. That order is critical so you don't end up out of order when you sell the thing. So I'm basically pulling down the first two lines from here. So I have 10 at 50, 10 at 48, I recopy it, and I purchased another 30 at 45, and so I add those. So now I have my new inventory layers of first the $50 ones, second the $48 ones, and third the $45 ones. And really, that's it. I make my journal entry. I still purchased them at the same price no matter which method I used. It's only which items I sold that differ between the three methods. All right, now we're on the last and final step. Again, these really aren't steps, they're just the slides, and I've combined some of these from the ones before to just get a little quicker. Okay, so we're going to be looking at that. Okay, and additionally this last yellow line. All right, so in the last yellow line above, I sold 40. So I want to get my total to 40. So I'm going to write that there so I don't get mixed up. All right, so I want to add it up to 40 using this list of inventory items, last in, first out. So the only thing I can tell you is keep telling yourself last in, first out so you don't mess up. So the last ones that came in are the bottom ones. So the bottom ones are those. So I first write 30 at 45. Okay, how you write them in this column is not really a big deal. I just wanted to line mine up so I could write how many is left. So I sold all the 30. I sold all of the $45 ones. So there's none left. So that's why I wrote none right there. Okay. Then I go up, but I sold 40, and that's only 30. So I need to grab the next layer working bottom up. Okay, so these are all gone. So I wrote none down here. Okay, and I then work up from the bottom, and I say, all right, what else has sold? And the next ones up are the $10 ones. So I write 10 at 48, and notice that conveniently adds up to 40, but it didn't have to. I just need to make sure it adds up to 40. So if there were 15 in there, I'd sell 10 and have 5 left. But in this particular case, I have none of those left. And I still have my original 10 of my first purchase left. So 10 at 50 left, so I still have the $500 left. Okay, so let's go back down here to the summary. I add up my two cost of goods sold, the $14.40 and the $18.30, and that equals $32.70. I pick up my ending inventory. My ending inventory is just what's left at the end of the period, the 500. That adds up to $37.70. I double check it with that, $37.70. I'm not guaranteeing you're right, but it is a pretty good check. And there you have it. Last in, first out.